Liam Payne's mysterious final hours. What really happened? On October 16, 2024, something happened to Liam Payne that no one saw coming. What should have been an ordinary night quickly spiraled into tragedy, leaving everyone with more questions than answers. A concerned 911 call, a shocking discovery, and a mystery that still haunts those closest to him. What really unfolded in his final hours? Stick with us as we uncover the details behind the sudden loss of this beloved star. Liam Payne, once a member of the global sensation One Direction, tragically passed away on October 16, 2024, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. His sudden death at the age of just 31 has left fans heartbroken and searching for answers.
Oh, I'm not well. He would always play with death and be like, well, I'm gonna die. I'm not doing well.
You would never have seen it. I'm very good at hiding it. No one would have ever seen it. But rock bottom, I mean, I don't even know if I hit it yet. It's very tough.
He would always message me ever since we broke up, like, oh, I'm not well.
But what really happened that night? The details emerging from Buenos Aires have painted a troubling picture of Liam's final hours. At the heart of the story is a critical 911 call made by staff at the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel, where Liam was staying during his visit to Argentina. The hotel desk manager placed the call just moments before Liam's fatal fall from a third-floor balcony. In the recording released by local authorities, the manager explained that a guest, later confirmed to be Liam Payne, was acting erratically, breaking furniture and destroying items in the room. The hotel staff was deeply concerned. Not only was Liam under the influence of what appeared to be alcohol and drugs, but the room had a balcony, raising fears that he might harm himself. Unfortunately, those fears became a tragic reality. Despite the hotel's call for urgent assistance, the tragedy unfolded too quickly for help to arrive. Liam was discovered by hotel staff after falling from the third-floor balcony, unresponsive and suffering from severe injuries. Paramedics rushed to the scene but were unable to revive him. The cause of death was soon confirmed by an autopsy: multiple trauma, including significant injuries to his skull, chest, and abdomen. The circumstances of the fall remain unclear. Investigators are looking into whether the fall was accidental or if Liam intentionally jumped. Given the lack of defensive wounds and the position of his body, authorities believe Liam may have been unconscious or incapacitated at the time of the fall. This has raised questions about the influence of drugs or alcohol in his system, which may have contributed to his tragic death. As of now, toxicology reports are pending, and officials have stated that those findings will be critical in determining exactly what was in Liam's system and what role it may have played in his final moments. To understand the gravity of this loss, we must consider Liam's journey over the past several years. In many ways, Liam Payne was a symbol of success, a former boy band member who achieved global fame, wealth, and acclaim. But as he often revealed in interviews, the pressures of fame took a heavy toll on him. Liam had been open about his struggles with mental health, substance abuse, and the immense pressure he felt to maintain a public persona. In recent years, Liam took several breaks from music and public life to focus on his health and well-being. He checked into rehab facilities and sought support for his personal struggles. His fans rallied around him, offering encouragement and understanding as he worked towards recovery. But despite these efforts, it's clear that Liam was still battling demons behind the scenes. One of the hardest parts of fame, as Liam himself admitted, was the loneliness and isolation that came with being constantly in the public eye. Despite his success, Liam faced intense scrutiny and pressure to keep up appearances, something that can weigh heavily on anyone, especially someone who reached stardom at such a young age. Liam spoke candidly about these struggles, especially after the split of One Direction. The band, which was formed on the X Factor in 2010, became a cultural phenomenon. But the relentless touring, media attention, and pressures of being in a boy band took its toll on all the members, Liam included. In one interview, he described the difficulty of transitioning from being a part of a group to finding his own identity in the music scene. The weight of those pressures was something he never shied away from discussing.
And I don't play with death. So I'm like, if you say this, I'm gonna try and help you no matter what you've done. Calling me and my mom being like, oh, you know, this isn't a good time for him. I don't think you should put the book out. You know, he's not doing well. And if something happens to him, not only are you going to blame yourself, but the whole world's going to blame you.
Ooh, I'm hating when I make you cry.
While the circumstances of his death are tragic, it's important to remember the life Liam lived and the incredible legacy he leaves behind. His time with One Direction will always be one of the highlights of his career. Together with his bandmates, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, they dominated the global music scene, topping charts and breaking records with their infectious pop hits. Songs like What Makes You Beautiful, Story of My Life, and Drag Me Down became anthems for millions of fans around the world, and Liam's voice was a central part of those memories. After One Direction went on hiatus in 2016, Liam launched a solo career. His debut solo album, LP1, released in 2019, showed a more mature and experimental side of him as an artist. He wasn't afraid to evolve musically, embracing a mix of pop and R&B sounds. While his solo career didn't reach the same commercial success as his time with One Direction, it allowed Liam to explore new creative directions. Beyond the music, Liam was known for his compassion and generosity.
I was worried how far my rock bottom was going to be. Where's rock bottom for me? And you would never have seen it. I'm very good at hiding it. No one would have ever seen it. But rock bottom, I mean, I don't even know if I hit it yet.
He was involved in numerous charitable efforts, using his platform to raise awareness for causes close to his heart. Fans will remember him not only for his talent, but for his genuine, kind-hearted nature. News of Liam's death has left the world in shock. His former bandmates, Harry, Niall, Louis, and Zayn, all shared heartfelt tributes, expressing their grief and remembering Liam as a brother. The bond the five of them shared during their time in One Direction remains one of the most cherished memories for fans, and losing Liam has left a deep wound in the hearts of his friends and fans alike. Fans too have been pouring out their love and sadness, with vigils and tributes taking place across the world. Social media has become a space of collective mourning, where fans are sharing their favorite memories, songs, and messages that Liam brought into their lives. Many of Liam's fans grew up with him, and his music became a soundtrack to their lives. Losing him has been like losing a friend, someone who, despite the distance, felt close to them through his music and openness about his struggles. As we await more information from the investigation, we reflect on the life of Liam Payne, a talented musician, a loving father, and a person who touched millions of hearts around the world. His death is a reminder of the pressures of fame and the importance of mental health. Let's honor Liam's memory by celebrating the music and joy he brought to our lives, and by continuing the conversations around mental health and the support needed for those going through tough times. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates and tributes.